This is Leon, your host with the most. How's everybody doing today? I am doing good. Today's Friday the 2nd. And what is going on here? I am having difficulties. So, any plans for the weekend or for next week? Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos al Rincón de León. Esto, perdón por lo que pasó antes. Tuve unos pequeños problemas y tuve que salir. So yeah, guys, I was telling you about my experience, and I got, I started like when I started. I mean, it was like nothing really. It was just um one computer and just my cell phone. That was all my equipment, and yeah, guys, my computer froze. That's why I had to restart the whole thing, and I lost the transmission. But yeah, so what I was saying is, yeah, that was my equipment. Just one notebook, one, and my cell phone, and of course my camera. But I rarely use that one because I mean I couldn't do much with it anyway. But yeah, my first videos were okay. I mean, they weren't the best, but I mean, I was just a rookie trying to do what I wanted, and that was having my own YouTube channel. And at first, I mean, I talked to my friends about it, and they weren't quite convinced about it. We've seen plenty of people, plenty YouTubers out there, and yeah, it is difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you. I even have I even had a hard time most of that time. So I know, um, and here's the funny thing. I once told one um one of my music teachers that, hey, I'm I'm starting my own YouTube channel, and explained to him what I expected to have. And his reply was, you know what? I would think about it because you're going into hard terrain as far as media concerns. Because yeah, you're jumping onto the media. So I understand what he tried to tell me, but at the same but at the same time, I just wanted to go on. And 3 days later, I noticed that he had made put up a YouTube channel. Every time I remember that, I start laughing. Especially the fact that he told me. I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe. But yeah, he was right. I went through a period of trial and error. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, it was hard terrain, but I mean, my YouTube channel started, and um, I was happy. So my first two videos were actually the it was supposed to be it was supposed to be one video, but it turned into a two-part video due to certain circumstances. And it was the I was supposed to do the Weird Al Yankovic um, Twinkie Winner sandwich. It was a challenge that I was placed on, and I took the challenge. It gladly took the challenge, bought the stuff, showed the process. I mean, not the process, but I did. The only thing I didn't have was the canned cheese, so I had to melt some cheese on the microwave and just put it on top of the sandwich. And I had it with almond milk. I thought it was good. Most people would probably be like, "Ugh." Well, just to think about it, you're having something sweet, something sour together, and then something semi-sweet. E- Well, it could not be a good combination. Who knows? Um, pero damas y caballeros, como estuve diciendo antes de que se me fuera la transmisión, fue que cuando empecé YouTube era era apenas un novato que solo tenía, ah, un laptop, un teléfono y una cámara. Eso era todo mi equipo en ese tiempo. Y un día aquí, un día decidí decirle a unos amigos: "Hey, quiero tener mi propio canal de YouTube". Y les dije: "Bueno, es lo que quiero". Y no se miraban muy convencidos en la primera vez, creyeron que no iba a funcionar, pero hoy en día, si notan mi canal, esto, se van a dar cuenta. En fin, ah, espérenme un momento. Se van a dar cuenta a lo que me refiero, pero en fin. De hecho, también se lo mencioné a un maestro de música y me dijo que lo considerara porque estaría entrando en un terreno peligroso en el medio. Y la cosa es, lo estuve pensando y no, 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 voy a continuar, sea lo que me diga. A mí me gusta, ah, por decir, yo tengo youtubers que miro y bueno, quisiera hacer algo que fuera como lo de ellos, pero mm, ah, es eso es imposible. Cada quien tiene su estilo. Hacer mm, algo similar. Y, y bueno, así am, fue como comencé en YouTube. Estuve dando mis puntos de vista en las películas, videojuegos, am, ¿qué más? Lo que es el anime. Y así fue como comencé. Recuerdo muy bien, hice 2 videos musicales que pueden ver en mi lista. Esto, fueron uno de mis primeros, fueron uno de mis primeros videos. Y quisiera volver a ser ese tipo. Sé qué programa usar, pero como todo ha cambiado, sería un poco imposible tratar de hacer videos así. Eh, quién sabe, quizás más adelante trate de nuevo. So, yeah, so like I said, my first was a two-part video of Gerald Jankovic's Twinkie Winner Sandwich, which was really good. And then I started to do stuff like on anime, movies, reviews some video on video games, anime, cartoon. Well, not so much cartoons and anime at the moment because I was barely on the stage of um, testing what would work. And at first, it was like uh, several ga- several game reviews, um, also a couple movie reviews, and it was I just seeing again seeing again those videos that I did. Um, some of them, some of them at the very least, I would love to try to do them that way. It's just it's just it's just weird how I did them. But that was just the beginning. I mean, that was just the beginning. We're talking about 6 years ago. So I mean, um, lo que me gustaría hacer es volver a tener el tipo de formato, hacer videos como antes, pero eso ya no sé, no creo verlo posible porque estamos hablando de hacerlo a una uno, sé qué programa usar, ese no es el problema, pero como los tiempos han cambiado, también los programas, así que tengo que volver a tratarlo de hacer como antes. Y para hacer esos videos necesito unos cuantos programas de los cuales ya sé, tengo idea cuáles usar. El problema está ahí no sé, am, si sea efectivo o no por el hecho de que todo ha cambiado. Aún recuerdo cuando hice videos de comparación y uno de mis favoritos fue el de Batman, clásico. Lo que hice fue poner el clip de la película, pero lo que nadie sabía, y esto es muy chistoso, había un final alterno a la película de Batman, y ese es donde Batman golpea al Guasón y lo manda directo al piso. No había nada de que el helicóptero iba a pasar, nada de eso. Ese era solo un golpe y la caída, pero como que era muy corto y decidieron ir por el otro final alternativo donde van a, ¿cómo se llama? Van en helicóptero a rescatarlo. En fin, lo comparé con el final del juego de Batman para Nintendo y resulta que era lo mismo. Batman golpeó al Guasón y cayó de la catedral. O sea, ese era, pudo ser un buen final para, si lo ven de esta forma, pudo ser un buen final para la película, pero lo creyeron un poco muy, no sé. En fin, am, hice otros videos de comparación y otro que me gustó fue el de la evolución de Final Fantasy VII. Ahora, Final Fantasy VII, mi juego favorito, uno de los tantos juegos que fueron mis favoritos, por decir, tuvo ¿cómo se llama? Lo volvieron a hacer. Tuvo un remake, tuvo un remake. En este video quise, ah, había visto la comparación entre el juego, el remake y el juego actual, y la verdad, el remake no estuvo mal ni nada, para ser honesto, pero lo que no me gustó, para ser honesto, es que no expandieron el juego y hubieron muchas cosas que no eran muy necesarias en el básicamente, la primera parte del remake solo fue en Midgar, en la ciudad de Midgar. Y para expandir el mundo tomó otros 2 am, juegos. Lo malo de ello es que el primer juego, el remake, fue hecho para el PlayStation 4 y 5, pero las otras 2 partes fueron exclusivamente solo para el PlayStation 5. Y, eso sí desilusionó a muchos. En verdad, a mí me desilusionó porque era un buen juego. En fin, también, como dije, esos primeros videos fue el principio de todo. So yeah, guys, I did a lot of videos, and I remember one of them was my comparison of both Batman and the video game and the movie. And here's the funny part. So I'm watching the video, and first I saw I took the clipping of the movie. The reason why I did that was to compare it to the video game, and it was hilarious because if you see that clip of the movie, Batman hits the Joker and the Joker falls off the cathedral, right? Here's the funny part. Uh, on on the video game, on the video game, Batman hits the Joker, and the Joker he punches the Joker, and the Joker falls off the cathedral. And believe it or not, that that was the alternative ending to the movie. I wish they went with that. I wish they went with, uh, but the whole helicopter thing was also a good idea because it would have been a short thing anyway. Now, Final Fantasy VII, the remake. I love the game Final Fantasy VII. Don't get me wrong; it's one of my favorite. It was the best game of that time. I saw the remake compared to the actual game, and I put a video of them being paired up. I like the fact that they were able to actually have the images from the movie, how they look on the movie. But the one thing I didn't like was this fact that they didn't expand the world. They have to do that on two other discs. I mean, the whole disc was on Midgard City, and yeah, there were some parts there that felt like they didn't need to be there. They were add-ons. They really didn't need to. But anyway, those were my first. That's how I started on YouTube. Later on, I decided to move with a friend, and he talked to me about Twitch. Now, here I was trying to enter into a new arena. Uh, Again, a rookie, and there were a couple things that I I needed to do to be to have uh, my Twitch channel, and that was uh, what was it? Oh yeah, I had to be involved with a Discord server. So everything was fine. I was actually nervous because I mean I didn't know Twitch back then. I'm just a new guy, and all I knew was YouTube. So I I was just wondering what was going to happen. I mean, it was either jump ship, no, get with it, or jump ship down, back off, and forget about it. But of course, I decided to go with it. So another requirement was of course uh, no, not a requirement, but I mean it was the first step to Twitch, and that was being affiliated. And believe me, again, I had to do things through trial and error. It's like if I was starting from scratch, and well, but I'm gonna say this, and I really wanna thank to people that I wish I could keep in contact with today, and those are I am Grayson and Upload Ninja. It's because of them that I got affiliated in Twitch. Oh, damas y caballeros, como estaba diciendo, después de un tiempo me moví con un amigo y él me habló de Twitch y otra vez se repite la historia. Estaba nervioso porque no sabía cómo qué iba a pasar, si iba a poder como en YouTube o tendría que, como dicen, saltar el barco o hundirme con el barco y olvidarme de por completo. Así que otra vez entré a Twitch como novato y tenía que hacer, am, ciertas cosas, y una de ellas para estar en Twitch tenía que estar envuelto en Discord. Eso quiere decir, con alguien o tener mi propio Discord. En fin, Ahorita quiero tomar la oportunidad para darle las gracias a 2 personas que ay que me ayudaron a afiliarme con Twitch, que quisiera tener contacto con, pero hasta hoy, pero, no es posible y lo entiendo. Y esas personas son I Am Grayson y Aplo Ninja, porque gracias a ellos, hoy en día estoy afiliado con Twitch. Así que con mi amigo tuvimos diferentes ideas acerca de cómo iba a pasar todo. Y una de las ideas que se me ocurrió, y le digo a mi amigo: "Bueno, ¿por qué no hacemos un podcast entre los 2 y hablamos del anime y hablamos de películas, hablamos de lo que sea?". Y gracias a ello fue como nació El Rincón de León. So, yeah, guys, what I was saying was that, um, that I got affiliated. I spoke to my friend about, and I told him, "Hey, you know what? This could work out if we had our own podcast." So, we were talking about it, and we agreed. We did have our podcast, and that's the reason why Leon's Corner came to be. Now, our podcast was called the Geek Bros, or the Geek Brothers, and every so often we would go live, and we would either talk about games, talk about movies, um, theme parks. We talked about Disneyland. We talked about a lot of things, and I mean, it was such a huge thing. I mean, I fell in love with the idea of having a podcast. So we had that for quite a while. I mean, as the Geek Bros grew, things were getting really good for me. I was, I mean, things were looking better. I mean, I don't know there's no other way to say it. It's like, um, let's just say it was like a powerhouse. I mean, I mean, that was the first thing that happened. Then I decided, well, the Geek Bros was such a good idea. So I would do other things on the side. So I came up with few ideas. and those were basically things like let's see, the history of a history a history of anything. That was one of the ideas that I pitched in. And by meaning a history of anything, I would pick a subject like a game or a movie or anything. I would do the research and I would do the history on that topic. Then another thing that I came up with was artifacts of video gaming. Now, with the artifacts of video gaming, there were several things that I had to do. And basically, I would talk about um, games, items, magazines, game consoles from from Atari to the PlayStation. So now I had two topics. I had the we had the Geek Bros and then the artifacts of gaming. Then I'm going about it and I'm like, okay, so I'm doing artifacts of gaming. Why not do something for today? People's, like today people's into Fortnite and games like Roblox. One of my games, which was what other what was the name of it? Man, I forget the name. It was one of my favorites. What is it? Oh man, I I forget the name of it. Seriously, I forget. Yeah, I can remember the names. So it's and people just used to get a particular person that I or character that I really like. Was always a fight for that character. Um, I know one of the characters' names was Dallas. What's the name of it? Oh, Rogue Company. So yeah, I decided to have something based on games like that. So I came up with the idea of having a section called uh, what was it? New Age Gaming. So I had three things to discuss now, and it was pretty cool. I mean, we had a nice little program going, but then I added quite more things, and I had more ideas, and I kept on spending my channel. Actually, I didn't want to be stuck into one thing because I knew you're stuck in one thing. You're stuck in one thing. It's gonna be boring, definitely. Looking back at this, I remember also a video I made playing Fortnite. Only thing I don't know is why it was too slow, or at least most of them are. Anyway, so yeah, so that was just the beginning of Leon's Corner. You know, so I did the same thing: the game reviewing, the movie reviewing, the gameplays. Gameplays was the next thing. I mean, gameplay that was the following thing on my list, and I played quite a few games, and I put it on a list of game on my playlist. You could see that. So yeah, I did have something going, and it's because of my experience on YouTube, and then going off to something a bit. I mean, YouTube was hard enough. Don't get me wrong. I'm still having a bit of time there, but I jumped into something that was a little more tougher, but at the same time, when you do this back and forth, it seems to work perfectly fine. I mean, for instance, I have something on uh, that I did the previous section or whatever. Um, Give me a second, guys. Sorry, guys, I had to put some eye drops on my eyes. They're dry. But yeah, uh, what I was saying. Uh, if I did something on YouTube and no, 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 no. Sorry, I meant to say Twitch. For instance, I had a history thing or a gameplay. I would put it on YouTube. So for those who missed the session on Twitch, would be able to see it on YouTube. But I also put my links, so you can do that, and you can also do that. So anyway, if something came out and it was missed, you would be able to catch up with it, either on YouTube or Twitch. With Twitch is that that particular thing disappears after a period of time. Now, I guess the new videos may do that, or all the videos, because I think I can't remember. I can remember correctly. But yeah, that was the purpose. So, como dije, damas y caballeros, esto estaba diciendo que si, si alguien se perdía de la transmisión en Twitch, podía verlo en YouTube o viceversa. La cosa es que, o, o si no, en, podrían hacer clic en los links para irse a cualquier lugar, ya fuera YouTube o Twitch. So now, guys, it's like I'm constantly putting videos, but hey, guys, I'm not kidding you. There was a period of time where I decided to stop for a while, and it was because I was dealing with personal issues. So I I had to stop, and it took a long time before I got back to doing this again. There were times where I wanted to do it, but I couldn't. But besides the personal issues, I also had um, this I oh man, this mental block where where I wanted to do it, and then I wound up not doing nothing. So yeah, for a period of time, I besides having that mental block and dealing with personal issues, I wasn't I wasn't doing anything at all. I had couple attempts, and I did have I some of them. I did some of every once in a while. I would do at least one. I would I would go live one time at least. But right now, I picked up where I left off it, and now look. Nowadays, I've been doing up to three. I mean, up to 2 to 3 sessions a day. My latest is after dark gaming, and my first attempt was doing the game Yu-Gi-Oh! GX for a good amount of time or until I finished the game. But um, after doing 30 episodes spread in a row in in Twitch, I was beginning to think that it would become a boring thing. So I decided that I would go for a different game um, every day instead of just going and doing Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. And I know I did couple episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! on on YouTube. I mean, some of them are on YouTube at the very least. But anyway, what I'm saying was I had to actually change the whole structure. And I can tell you this, it doesn't get any better. It just gets better and better, guys. So I did achieve my dreams. I got my own YouTube channel and I got a Twitch channel. So I got two channels, you know. So now double the better, isn't it? But the fact is, I did what I wanted to do, and the results are really good. Believe me. And I'll never forget the people that helped me achieve this goal. And again, I want to thank them because if it wasn't for them, there wouldn't be um, a Leon's Corner. So again, thank you guys. I appreciate your help. Como estaba diciendo, ya alcancé mi meta. Ahora tengo dos canales. Tengo mi canal de YouTube. Tengo el canal de Twitch y las cosas aún fueron mejores. Ahora quiero tomar el momento para agradecerles a las personas que me ayudaron, porque sin ellos no existiría el Rincón de León. Así que gracias. Guys, it's time to wrap it up. Remember, we'll see each other again. Well, I'll be back in again uh, um, after dark gaming, and we'll see which games are gonna be on for tonight. So till then, this is Leon um, saying, be cool, stay safe, take care of it, take care of yourselves, take care of one and another. Mm. Until then, this is Leon saying, peace out. Damas y caballeros, hemos llegado al final del programa. Espero que la hayan pasado bien. Esto, solo me queda por decir que se cuiden uno del otro, cuiden uno del otro, correcto. Y como digo, hagan bien y no miren a quién. Hasta entonces se despide León diciendo que pasen un feliz día. Ah, por cierto, antes de que se me olvide, ya se me va a olvidar. Nos veremos en otro episodio de los juegos de después de la noche. No sé qué juegos, eso va a ser un enigma hasta el momento. Así que hasta entonces nos vemos, nos vemos muy pronto. Adiós.